With the Bitcoin price popping off right now, you might be tempted to start getting creative and to share your passion, start making Bitcoin videos. But I'm going to advise you not to do that. Do not do that. My advice is don't talk about Bitcoin. Just don't bother, don't do price predictions or meme reviews or do a story time. And definitely do not talk about owning any Bitcoin. I'm completely serious, and I'm not just talking about online, I'm talking about in the real world as well. If someone at work asks you about Bitcoin, don't even get into it. Just say,
"Oh yeah, I heard about that on the TV. Saturday Night Live, Stephen Colbert made a joke about that. I get all my information from the news at 6, and they did a little story on it. What's that, like, computer money?"
"Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that." That's what you do. That's my suggestion. Just don't do it. Okay, best case scenario. Bitcoin reaches these unimaginable prices, right? And hopefully you made a nice profit. Things are going well. The world is talking about it. It should be dreams come true, right? Well, those 3 friends you told are going to be at work or a party or with family and will mention you got in early. You bought Bitcoin before them. And now the 3 people that knew is more like 30. And these are people that you barely have a connection with. And one of the people at this party is going to be there, and they're going to say, "Oh man, that's crazy. What's his name again? Yeah, where's he live? Well, what's up with him?" And now someone who doesn't care about you, that you don't know, 2 or 3 degrees of separation, thinks you made easy money, and maybe they can get some easy money. By making videos about Bitcoin, you put yourself in danger. Just by even admitting you know what Bitcoin is. If someone steals your Bitcoin, you are completely on your own. You think the local police department is going to start putting resources into analyzing the blockchain? You think law enforcement on any level is going to be searching for your stolen Bitcoin? No. Bitcoin promises that you can be your own bank, and that is a big responsibility. If you are really going to be in control of your own money, you need to take it seriously. If you take just basic criminology courses, this is what you will learn. For crime to happen, you need a target, a motivated offender, and an absence of a capable guardian. Here's the thing with Bitcoin. There is no guardian. That is the point. You don't want to trust a bank, a company, an exchange to hold your money and be your daddy. The Bitcoin protocol does not have a guardian. You are the guardian. All we can control is what? Demotivating an offender and hardening the target. Now, social programs do a lot of different things to try and discourage crime, but that's a larger discussion. And as an individual, it's hard. What you can do is harden the target. You need to harden your Bitcoin. Make it hard for someone to get. Some questions to ask yourself. Are you prepared if someone got access to your email? If someone got access to your cell phone, your computer? What if somebody was in your house when you weren't there? What if somebody was in your house while you are there? These are the things you need to think about. Most people are good people. Violent crime is rare. That is the good news. But that danger, that risk to your Bitcoin, goes to the moon when you put your face online. Your circle of people who can now learn about you is now infinite. It might be rare and unlikely for someone to have the guts to show up at your house, but it is extremely likely that you will get attacked via the internet. And I see so many small channels who have a basic understanding of Bitcoin showing their portfolio, where they bought things, vlogging about their day, doing meetups. It's just not smart. A crypto YouTuber who, I won't say his name, but he's been doing it for a long time, has big bags, I'm sure. I follow his girlfriend on Twitter for educational purposes, and she's constantly showing pictures inside their place, inside their kitchen, saying where they live. With a few hours, I could go through public photos of apartment complexes in that city and probably find it. Scary. If you're a rich guy like that cock Jason Williams, you can probably get away with showing off your wealth because he's got people around him who do this thinking for him, protectors. But if Bitcoin is for the common man, for the common woman, then we need to start respecting the fact that there are psychos out there. There are people on this earth walking around who are absolutely nuts, insane people. They've had trauma, they've got issues, they're trying to make a big move, and they're dangerous. So I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't take it seriously. The other thing to think about is future motivated offenders. Normal people who might just have the normal human emotion of jealousy. If Bitcoin reaches unimaginable prices, the majority are going to say, hey, wait a minute, I don't understand. I could have gotten Bitcoin for cheap. Bitcoin used to be 10 cents. I want Bitcoin for 10 cents. That's not fair. And that's a reasonable response, or what should be expected given what we're used to with fiat money. With government money, government printed money, depending on your country, it's all just different degrees of funny money. And by that I mean if leaders want to, or if politicians take a vote, they can pretty much change whatever they want. They can bail out banks, print more money, cancel student debt, move stuff around. Maybe decide these people over here deserve more money, and they can just do that. You can't do that with Bitcoin. You just can't. So be prepared for that. Get ready for that. Get ready for the attacks against Bitcoin, that it's not fair, that it supports evil. Well, I'm not going to go down that road today, but things to think about. My point is, think about the danger that exists now and the dangers that could exist in the future. If you want to avoid all of that, then just keep it to yourself. Don't talk about Bitcoin. Don't put it on social media. Keep it to yourself. Bill Gates, who, despite what you think about him, we can probably all agree he is a smart man. A reporter asked him if he owned any Bitcoin and kind of put him on the spot. After a short pause, he said, "Somebody gave me some for my birthday. A few years later, I thought, hey, I'm going to sell that." Weird answer, but also like a lawyer would do, he didn't really answer the question. He said someone gave him some, and then I thought, hey, I'm going to sell that. Did you or did you not? He knows what he's doing. So please, save yourself the trouble and just say no. And if you're watching this and you've already messed up, you've already told people you own Bitcoin, it's okay. Here's what you do. The next time they ask about your Bitcoin, you say, oh my gosh, something terrible has happened. I was on this boat and I dropped my Bitcoin thing into the water, and a turtle ate it. It's gone. And they'll say, really? And you say, yeah.